Today also marks the kickoff of the second largest furry convention in the world. Pam Serrano spoke to organizers and furry fanatics to find out why is it so popular.
The annual Furries Convention means a lot of money yearly for the city of Pittsburgh, but the furries are also a nonprofit. Anthrocon is a .org. Now, they don't make contributions directly, but the furry characters do hold charitable events throughout the year and raise money for different organizations. But what the furries really mean here in Pittsburgh, they say, in Mr. Rogers' neighborhood, is a place where they can be accepted without judgment, without age, or without color.
Well, Anthrocon is back in town. The Festival of Furries includes some firsts. The first public fursuit walk, with the public invited to attend the parade outside the convention center.
The dizzying array of anthropomorphic costumes has become a Pittsburgh tradition, though some guests at the Westin Hotel may find it hard to make heads nor tails of what's going on. I mean, who chooses to don a furry persona?
He's still learning, he's still learning.
Dr. Samuel Conway has the answer.
You will find here scientists, you will find police officers, firefighters, teachers, administrative assistants, anybody that you would see walking by the window of a downtown business office building is represented here.
Those windows welcome the furries with open paws. Visit Pittsburgh estimates some 6,000 fans of fur will spend $5.7 million over the 4-day weekend. Downtown businesses are dancing for joy.
Can I tell you something? I feel underdressed. What is a furry? Well, furries are fans of anthropomorphic characters. Those are animals with human characteristics. And like any fan group, they have conventions. The biggest one in the world is here in Pittsburgh. It's called Anthrocon. There are 6,000 furries inside. 6,000! Anthrocon, like any convention, has hundreds of sessions and panels to attend. There's video gaming, puppetry, and a dance-off.
But for these folks, young or old, orange or blue, fursuited or not, it seems to suit them just fine.
Hey there viewer, assuming you clicked on this video, you're most likely a furry. If you're not, I'm not gonna judge. You must be wondering what city has the most furries, and the best city to live as LGBTQ and a furry, and that city is called Pittsburgh. You might be wondering, viewer, why this random ass city in the middle of Pennsylvania has the most furries? Let's find out. Also, make sure you like and subscribe and put the notifications on. Back in 2008 there was a furry convention in Pittsburgh called Anthrocon. Anthrocon is the biggest furry convention in the world, with almost 10,000 furries in their convention in 2019. You may be also wondering how it got so big? Well, Anthrocon was just like the other furry conventions. They were small back in the day. The non-furries of Pittsburgh loved the furries for sending all that money in Anthrocon. $71 million it benefited the city and the Pittsburgh charities. The city started to make more pro-furry themed restaurants and stuff, and the furries loved to come back to Pittsburgh. I guess sooner or later positive furry influence spread downtown in Pittsburgh, aka the pathogen, and people started to also be a furry, and some furries decided to move to Pittsburgh because how friendly the non-furries are. So I think that's why there's so many furries in Pittsburgh. Also, yes, Pittsburgh is the literal background stock footage for the video, by the way. If you was curious, so you could see how beautiful the city kind of is. Now enough Pittsburgh history, I should give you the good reasons why you should move to Pittsburgh. Number 1. They're pro-LGBTQ and have a lot of pride parades. This is good if you're gay or trans, that means there's most likely people that is accepting to gay or trans people in the city. Number 2, their city is kind of beautiful, like looking at these pictures downtown Pittsburgh looks like a good place to live, furry or not. Like again, I even have Pittsburgh stock footage behind me. Number 3. Again, the pro-furry themed restaurants seems like a huge attraction in Pittsburgh. I heard you have to wear your fursuit to order the food. If you don't have a fursuit, I'm assuming you can't order, which is kind of unfair. But hey. Number 4 is most obvious. It's a lot of furries that live in the city of Pittsburgh and a lot of non-furries that love furries actually because of how many money they give to the city every year. Now for the downsides of Pittsburgh and Anthrocon. Because I don't want this to be a biased video. I heard they're really bad roads in Pittsburgh, so I don't think it's a good place to drive there. Just a heads up, Also, when I mean move to Pittsburgh, I mean downtown Pittsburgh. I don't think all of Pittsburgh is pro-furry and pro-LGBTQ, but there's a bunch of proof that downtown Pittsburgh is very pro-furry and pro-LGBTQ. I say this because I know a person in Pittsburgh that got called the F-slur for wearing a fur mask, and I don't think they was downtown. I heard it could be terrorist threats. It's usually kids trying to sound scary or something. And I think that's it for the bad stuff in Pittsburgh. I don't know any more bad stuff in the city. I hope this video was very informative to you. See you in the next video. Love you.